back to the impact player rule. What do you make of it? And sorry, just before you answer, also I'll add to the question. Do you think teams have yet to fully understand how they're going to use impact player, or
Yes and no
is
to
it?
that, I think. Look, I was a bit skeptical of it at the start. I'm warming up to it a little bit. I think I'm still getting used to the idea of cricket as a 12 on 12 game, to be
Well,
honest.
when we were growing up, we had the super sub for a few years, for a
Yeah, I
couple of
know.
years.
But then what happened to it?
Yeah, they. I don't even remember when they took it off.
It's a bit different
They just did one day.
because the thing for me, right, is when people compare it to football, I don't think that's a strong enough argument to say, oh,
Yeah,
football's got it. Let's put it in cricket, because everyone in football can score apart from the
yep.
goalkeeper. But in cricket, not
And the
everyone
goal, even the
bowls.
goalkeeper, even the goalkeeper.
Could, but it's very rare. Very rare. It's got to be a very windy day, or the other goalkeeper's got
Yep,
to be, having a beer or something.
really. Yep.
But not everyone in cricket bats or and bowls. So it becomes a situation because cricket's a more one-on-one thing. The delivery to the batsman, and that's what starts everything.
Yep.
So it becomes a 12 on 12 game. And I think it just takes away a little bit from the art of building an excellent T20 team, and
That's
sort of
true. That's
reduces the
true.
importance and the beauty of having all-rounders in your side. I
Yep.
think it I
But
think
I
it
think,
helps the teams that haven't quite built their solid T20 team, and gives them a bit of an
yeah.
outlet. But yeah, I make me make a final call at the end of the season.
Look, I'll say that, I posted on your tweet as well for before the tournament began. I think you posted about impact player rule,
I
and
think it was
I
after
said
the
that,
first game. Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how teams
Yeah.
choose to use that.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to see. Like, there'll be some good thinking going behind that, with analysis from the support staff, and um you know um um a couple of captains and coaches even pulling their hair out as to who they use and when they use it. um
Yeah.
that's what's interesting for me. What's not interesting for me is just people subbing out all rounders as they see fit.
Yeah.
um
That
just
makes no
baller
sense to me.
coming in for a good bowling all rounder, coming in for the bowling innings, and a good batting all rounder coming in for batting innings, or are we seeing all rounders completely go out of the game because of that?
I
So
don't. I see that's my point, right?
yeah,
That's what I was saying. But what I liked, I think Rajasthan used it really well yesterday. So they went into the game with the three overseas players. They had the intention of batting first at Chepauk, and then they had Adam Zampa to come in as the impact sub for those conditions. So you had a very good spin trio there of Zampa, Ashwin, Chahal. That's so
yes,
good.
yep,
That's a good
that's
use of it.
lethal.
That's a
That's
good use
lethal.
of it. Thinking a bit more
Yep.
strategically about it.
We are not quite getting the score, sort of the full scale of it. Zampa, Chahal, and Ashwin
That's some trio, bro.
in white ball T20 cricket would be sort of the Cummins, Stark, and Hazelwood in red ball cricket, I would say.
100%, bro. Like that's like a dream trio you can get, because you
Yep.
got Ashwin with the accuracy and his ability
And
to dry up
experience
run,
and
and experience
smartness.
and his guile. Yuzvendra Chahal, of course, with his wicket taking ability and talent, and Zampa as well. You got those
Yep.
two excellent wrist spinners combined with that. That's why Rajasthan this year, I think this impact player rule, I look at it as they're the team that rule, their team is perfectly built for it. If they use it correctly, they're going to be very hard to beat, because remember I was talking to you at the start of the season, the number 4 spot is an issue for them, and the bowling all-rounder was an issue for them last season. Doesn't matter
Yep.
this season as much, because
That's
you've got that
true.
impact player sub, and they've got the squad for it. Would you like to see it continue on after the tournament, maybe for future IPLs, into
I'll make
international
that call.
cricket?
I'll say what you said. I will make that call after the tournament. I want to
Yeah,
see what happens in like the playoffs and the final, and how they
yeah.
use it. Is it when it's crunch time, when it's sort of
Because
under pressure?
Because what I think is so as well is that, say it's a close game and the lower order is in, and then you need 20 off 12 balls, and then you could just sub in a specialist batsman in that position.
Yep.
I'm like, there's something beautiful about the lower order involved in a run chase
Yep.
towards the end. I
Yep.
think about Ish Sodhi recently against Sri Lanka. He hit a 6 off the last ball to take it into a super over. Or I
Or
think
even
about
Avish Khan just there as
Avish Khan,
decoration and
Avish Khan
and
throwing
throwing
his
his
helmet.
helmet. Yeah, you love to see that.
Throwing the helmet. That's when you like. That's when you do no work in the group project
Did
and you get the
absolutely
A,
nothing. Yep, yep. That's it.
and you still
That's
get
it.
the A.
Absolutely. You have the
But even
right.
even even an example way back when South Africa chased 434. You know what? One of the most memorable moments of that run chase was when Makaya Intini hit the single down the third man.
Oh,
I'm
yep.
telling you,
That's it. Yep, yep.
these
That was
things they're
so.
memorable, and I just don't want cricket to lose it.
Yep.
I don't think the impact player will wipe it out completely, but it has the potential to rob us of a few of those moments in some games. So, as I said, I'm a little bit skeptical still. I see some benefit to it. Maybe we could have it, but with some tweaks.
Yep.
But we'll see what happens.